Hi, I'm Amazing Jolly, and today we'll be playing Fall Guys, and hopefully we can get a win on the stream today. Okay. So today we'll be playing in the owl costume. Okay, we'll go as the owl, and hopefully we can get a win. Alright, so we just wait for players to come. So we're doing a Minecraft video. Yeah, we're doing a Minecraft video on a Monday. So hopefully you're like excited for that. Yeah, hopefully excited for that. So that hopefully we find players because it is lunchtime. If not, we can go to a different server. If we're not able to, we can go to a different server. We'll just have a look. We'll just wait until that message pops up. If not, then we'll just wait. It looks like there's nobody here yet. Oh no, there's people coming. Alright, 40 people here, so we can anyway start when there's 40 people. Close, 8 seconds left to go. But they normally find extra players when it comes to the last few seconds, so you will never know. Oh yeah, there we go, 58, 59. Hopefully we can get a win today, because in the last stream we can even like come close to the finals. It's actually, I always think this, but it's so much harder to win on the stream than you just personally just playing by yourself. It feels way different, like, I don't know why, but and yeah, so today I've been like an owl costume. I bought this like so long ago in season probably 2, at the start of season 2, and I've just never worn it. I never thought it would be like a really good costume. And yeah, and like as me, I normally like to rate my costumes. Pretty sure that's like a new thing now, but like if I had to rate this for appearance, my appearance, like what I think, it's probably like 6. It looks weird with this, like glasses. That's just my opinion, but like if you had to rate it out of the 10 out of like balance and like standing balance, I'd say I would definitely give it like 8 to like 9, and overall I'll definitely give it around 8, pretty decent score of 8. It's tipping towards like it's around 7 to 8, 7.5 to 8, just because like the appearance doesn't look good like with the glasses, and the yellow eye makes it look weird as well. I'm not sure if like that's just me. But like to me, I'm pretty happy with this costume. And let's see what we get next, because recently it's been a lot of team games, and it's been a lot of, I would say, like, it's been very luck based. It's not what I really like. And we got roll out. So move between the rings and just kind of survive. It's a survival. And 2 people have already fallen down. 6, 7, 8, 9. I barely even moved out of a single platform yet. 10, 12. Jeez, these people are falling quick. And then normally when it comes to the last few people, it takes quite a long time. Just because people play it safe. Yeah, it's stuck on 12 because, oh no, 13. 3 to go. 2 to go. It started with the most quickest round and it slowed real down. So 1 to go, and I qualified that round. And let's see how many people are remaining, because I didn't see before. 43 and 50. 27 people. If you see just under the L, there's like a golden witch bottom. And I'm so close. I'm 50 or so to the golden witch, so I'm actually I'm kind of pretty like excited for that. It's making me like want to win more. It's like a boost for you to actually like play the game, which sometimes you need a boost when you're like 300 crowns. You kind of need a booster, like kind of boost you to play more. Like it kind of, Fall Guys did a good job on that. And like always, Reds, my team always loses. Normally yellow loses, but when I play, it's always my team. Okay. Okay, so someone else got that. Blue and red are close, but it's quite a big difference. If I got that ring, that would have been so good. I'm barely. Oh, they got the golden ring, blue. I can't manage to get that. It's maybe, yeah, someone else has got it. I keep smacking my head on this top of the ring, and then I just miss the bottom. Yeah. I'm fairly sure that red's gonna be out, but you can't say much about red. I mean, I've only got a few rings as well. Okay. Yeah, this always happens to me when I'm off that camera. It always seems to be like I'm winning the team games. And then when I just come and turn the camera on, it just missed. Come on, red, get that golden. We're really behind at this point. I'm pretty sure it's not even possible at this point. Yeah, I knew it's not possible from this point. And yeah, kind of is impossible. And red loses all the time. So cheers to them for losing. Okay, I'm actually not super like surprised in a way because it always happens. But there's nothing much I can do. And I'm actually quite mad that the item shop, for me, it's switching every 4 days. I'm not sure for everyone else, but it's every 4 days. It's kind of making it's really annoying because I can have extra costumes for that. And oh yeah, and the new update is that I've got 390 crowns. I've passed the crown level, crown ranking, so I'm on crown rank number 25 or 26. So that means the nameplate, the thing that I got from the crown level is the nameplate big fan. So like from that big fan, it's basically it's a yeah, it's actually kind of cool because you get rewarded for playing. And I'm struggling to find players today for some reason. Well, normally it's not like this. I mean, yesterday it was really quick, so. Yeah, I have actually no idea, but we'll see, like, if people come. Oh yeah, and I would like to thank DK Draws for making the Amazing Jolly logo instead of the big A. So now we have the Amazing Jolly PS control, the PS controller or Xbox controller, which we have a controller there. So thanks for him for making this. Without you, I still had that big A. So. So we found there's definitely players coming because this is looking for more. Yes, 35. Today's waiting time is actually pretty long. And the games that I really don't like are like, for example, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of like grabbing games. Like for example, Jinx, Tail Tag, Team Tail Tag, Royal Fumble, because the grabbing system is a bit off. So like when I'm trying to grab someone, I have to be exactly in front of them, otherwise it doesn't connect. But then when other people try and grab me, they can be from miles away, and then they can tag me as well. So there's this kind of like disadvantage for me. That's the only disadvantage. But we got Worthy Gig. The new variations actually definitely made it more interesting as well. Well, when the season first started, I always feel like, oh wait, this is gonna be so hard, and then everyone else struggles as well. So it's not like just you that struggles. Everyone else struggles for their first time. So it makes it a bit easier to start on the first day of the season. So that's also another good tip to help. And you could definitely jump these poles, but I'm the person that let the poles hit me, because sometimes you get a really good hit and it actually works really good, and then you'll be in the front. But sometimes it hits you backwards and then you'll be lost. But it's still catchable. Like you can actually catch off sometimes. So yeah, sometimes that's a good way to come first, but it's a risky route. I mean, sometimes you have to take the risk to get a reward. High risk, high reward. So. I actually kind of like his costume. It's like a drip, donut drip with like an alien like on the top right, which is qualified. And there's quite a lot of people remaining, so hopefully I actually really want to win a final because my first win today was so lucky. I should have clipped that, seriously. Like, what happened is I dived, I jumped, and there was a guy on the left side of me. He jumped to another block. I think it was a wolf. He knocked his head on the edge of the block, and then I fell way before he did. And then my head just touched the slime, and I saw like the splash motion on the slime at the bottom of Hexagon. And after that, if I saw that drip, like I saw that splash coming, and then he said I was qualified, and I was like, wow, that was a really close one. And because I thought I didn't win because that wolf dived way earlier than I did. So like I thought I had no chance. But at the end I qualified and that's how I won that round. Sometimes, as I said, you really need luck to help you in your ways. Alright, we got roll on. Or roll, yeah, probably roll on. Roll off is the final, roll on is this, roll out is that. And I heard that they were gonna do like a roll in to make people even more confused, but I'm not sure if that's like a really true like fact. And it's glitched, I can say that. Yeah, it's definitely glitched. What's happening to Fall Guys recently? Look, when I'm on a stream, these things happen. I've never seen this before, apart from like YouTube videos. In this case, yeah, I like this glitch a lot. Yay, I love when I do. This is what happens in streams. This is seriously what happens in streams. And you don't get any credits for it either. It's so dumb. I seriously just don't want it. Sometimes you feel like, oh yeah, I want to play this because it glitches like that. I think in the middle of season 2, there was like a time when basically every game was like glitch, everything. You get to a final, it starts glitching, and then what happens is like you make it to the final and it glitches, and you're like, what's the point? I wasted 15 minutes of my life. And there's nothing much you can do. You can like argue with the Fall Guys Association, but like nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, if you would like to, like, if you want to put it in the chat, or you can put it in the comments. But if you have like any good websites that can make like thumbnails, definitely like leave it in the comments. I can put a better like thumbnail than these thumbnails that I've been recently putting in. It's pretty bad. I had to agree. It's being pretty bad. And we got Seesaw. Seesaw isn't exactly my favorite, but it gets like erased comes. I guess it's like I want to get this thing done and over with. Like that's kind of what it feels like. And it's definitely lagging again because I fell through I fell through the world. That normally doesn't happen. Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah, this is what I really don't like about Seesaw. I should have clipped my first ever like win in Fall Guys. I think it was on Jump Showdown, and what happened was I'm pretty sure what happened was he tried to grab me because he knew I was so bad at the game. It was so early. It was in season 1, I think. My first ever win. It was in the first month of the game, and then I won the. So he grabbed me, and then what happened was we both got hit, and then but I got hit by the pole upwards, so I went over the main pole, big pole, like at the top, and then after that, we both fell out, and then I ended up like hovering a bit longer than what he did, and then I got the dumps because of him. Yeah. And the only reason why I actually don't like I said this. Wait, is this Cap? Or is this not actually Mr. Beast? I'm pretty sure this is probably Cap, but like this is not true, but I'm pretty sure this is not Mr. Beast. I mean, he would have done Mr. Beast 6000 because it used to be Mr. Beast 6000 for his Minecraft account. Like, so I'm pretty sure it's not him. But it'd be cool if it was. Imagine being on a YouTube video in his vids, gaming channel. That'd be so good. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. The only reason I've said this like in the other stream as well, but the reason why I don't like Hexagon is that it's just I don't know. The only reason why is that I go and like it's called bunny hopping, or I like to call it power saving. So like you like try and stay on a block as long as possible and then jump to the next one. I like to call it power saving because you kind of have to power like you have to kind of save your blocks. It's called power saving, and that's what I say. But if I had to put it in my words, it's I like to power save and then someone just comes from the top level and then just hits me downwards. And then we both flip around, and then we go down 2 levels, and then I start to like power save again, and then someone else comes from the tops and then knocks me off again, and then and then I'm screwed at the end. So, and then I lose. So, yeah, so I can definitely so I'll try and show you what I was saying before about my grabbing thing and how it doesn't work. See, this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't work. And now it works, but I have to grab him fully. But other people don't have to. And it's actually quite frustrating. I didn't make that. All good though. What? Are you serious, blue team? And blue team has 6 too. No surprise. And now we have 2, because I know my team's bad every time. Okay, he grabbed the tail that I wanted to get, but it's okay. And blue team has 4. I just have to find someone with a tail from the other team. Okay, yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't grab. Yeah. This is why I get angry all the time. Because this happens to me like 90% of the time. These tail games. And it's real frustrating. Get a tail. Okay, we're probably gonna lose at the end, but no choice. Well, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, it went to overtime, yes. Come on, go team, go team, go team. Go team. Go team. Everyone's on 5. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. I lost. No way, this is so close. Come on, go blue. Go blue, try. I can't grab a tail, it doesn't work. So like, there we go, go blue. You got this, blue. Come on, blue. Survive this. It's still overtime because it's their fault. This is so frustrating. Look, I'm gonna lose at the end though, even if I have 7 now. At the end, we're gonna all lose, so look forward to that. Yes, we actually made it. That was like 3-4 overtimes, and that was so good. Wow, that was really good. 3 overtimes. That was intense. And luckily that guy just walked straight into me, and then I got his tail. Otherwise I wouldn't have won. And so we have perfect match without the polls. That's actually kind of cool, because if we had the poll, that would be obviously like be losing at the moment. Watermelon, grape. This is watermelon. This is grape. Watermelon, grape. Watermelon, and this is watermelon. Oh, I don't trust myself, so yeah, I should trust myself next time. Look, I have this trouble with grabbing people. It doesn't actually work. There you go. It worked once, but that's like in every 10. Yeah, it actually doesn't work. I have no, like, it doesn't work. That's just me. I'm not sure if it's for everyone recently, but it's been like the last 2 days where it just doesn't work. Grape, apple, watermelon, 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 orange, grape, apple, watermelon, grape, apple. Okay. I'll trust this group. Yeah. Sometimes the biggest group doesn't actually mean that. Like a medium-sized group is normally like a good group to stand in. I'm pretty sure there's a bit of like lag, pretty sure for you, or there's like a delay for you, like people who watch live streams. Because on my screen, I'm like it's already scrolling for the game, and we already selected the game, so I'm pretty sure you're like probably around 3 seconds, maybe like less than a second off, maybe like 1 or 2 seconds, because I've already like starting to zoom in already. Or is it just me? Like, because on my screen, like, I can see like that it's a bit laggy or delayed. But hoverboard heroes, this one's pretty good. I have to say this one's pretty good. This is probably my favorite map out of the whole season 4 games this season. Because it's just fun. Like any survival game is fun, or apart from some most survival games. Like the Slime Climb, there's it. As I showed you yesterday, there's a Slime Climb survival time or Slime Climb time. Forgot the name for it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And that's pretty fun. I've won three or so on that. It's actually quite hard to win. Because, you know, like you might get really unlucky and something just might, you know, someone might have grabbed you and then they push you off, and that's the end of your run. And you have to survive not once but 3-4 times as well. So that adds the challenge as well. So it makes actually kind of fun sometimes. Like, yeah. Sometimes it makes it really hard to win. And especially with that new glitch that I showed you. It's not a glitch, but it's like a little ledge that you can jump on. I've been practicing that, and hopefully I can win more with that tactic. Right, looks like we have a few people remaining. Okay, so we came third, but I don't think. Okay, one guy just. Okay, it's definitely a final. it's a final unless they want to do 4-4 something, but I'm pretty sure it's a final. I don't want to jinx myself, so hopefully it's a final. And if it is, I kind of want Jump Showdown as a final. Come on, Jump Showdown with the Blowdown, or Jump Blowdown actually. We got Thin Ice, okay. This is not my favorite, I would say. I had to say this is not my favorite. That's just because it's so luck based. Like you might just find one extra really lucky big space and then, at the end lose because you get what I mean. Hopefully we can win though, because that's what I want for the stream. That's what I wanted from yesterday's stream, but it didn't work, so. So this is called making potholes. So basically you make a really big pothole and you kind of like bait them to come to the middle, like later on. I'll show you what I mean, like, when I finish this. So like it makes you bait them to go to the middle, and then they might slip and then they might fall off accidentally. But it barely happens, but it does happen sometimes. It's pretty rare, but when it does happen, it's really funny. Try to make another pothole somewhere, but it's kind of hard to find a good place. I don't really like to place my potholes near the edge, just because it's very like dangerous, I'd say. It's risky because you could actually get pushed or something like that. So like, I'm not sure if this is a really great tactic, so I'm pretty sure you shouldn't. I mean, I'll go ahead and use it, but I'm pretty sure it's not like the best. So like, you can go use it, but it's not the best. Alright, so he used my pothole as like a waypoint. Later on, potholes make it really interesting. So I can sometimes use the potholes myself, and then I can die from my own trap, but sometimes, sometimes you have no choice, but you have to like block, you have no blocks there. But that's sometimes, well, most of the time, so if it's my luck, yeah. And I feel bad for people that are in my team because they have to carry my luck. And it's kind of not really fair for them either. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go, that's a win in the stream. Let's go, we did it. Let's go. We beat everyone. And this is my celebration. Just get hit by the crown. Yes! Let's go. I've never felt more happy than this. Especially on a stream like this. Wow. That's kind of speechless. I struggle to win every day. Like, oh, that was actually kind of cool. So we're on 391, so that's a good start. And wow, that was so intense too. We'll definitely play another round. Try and get it double win in a head-to-head win. We are pretty. There's shorter players today, but hey, a win's a win. I'll take it. I'll take a single win. Like, it takes me one step closer to it takes me one step closer to the Golden Witch, which I really want. It kind of gives me like a push forwards. So like what I want to achieve. What he plays with 20 seconds left. Can we get a double back to back? That'd be wow. That was a really close one though. It came up to the final jump, which I'm pretty happy at the end. If you haven't seen my other previous video, which is if you haven't actually seen my previous live stream, I'll definitely link those down in the description below, so that way you don't miss out. I'll write this in the chat as well. Alright, so let's go. It was very laggy at the start, I had to agree too. Like, it was really pretty laggy as well. And I also won in the owl costume, which I wasn't actually surprised. I was actually kind of surprised too. You know how I always wear the same costumes in every live stream, so lucky I kind of changed it up today. Yeah. Recently, you can get away with 2 jumps. That's just me. It's kind of risky, but sometimes risk is good. If you say it that way. Oh no, I missed it. I forgot to jump. Oh, my jump button doesn't work sometimes. No, did I get the checkpoint? Please. No. How did I miss the check? Boom. Yay, we made it. Okay, and yeah, I don't think that's happening. So glitchy. Alright, so that now there's 33 players. Yeah. There's nothing much to say. I mean, people are slowly finishing, so. Not qualifying, so. Alright, so from 60 people, 59 I'm pretty sure, because there's one missing there. 43. It's not a bad number. Yeah, okay. So like if you hold the PS, like this is on the PS PlayStation, but if you hold the PS but like the PS button between the joysticks, you hold it down, you get like a sidebar and you can still have a look at your screen. It's a cool function. You can still control everything like power, friends, and like online status, notification, customizations, and stuff like that. So it's like a cool like feature that I've recently figured out. And it's really quick, so you don't have to push the PS button, and you don't have to like push the PS button and things like that. That was a very close moment. I'm 15 already. Has he done anything? Just a bit of fix of comment right there. Alright, we're in the red team. What I like to do is, well, it's not, you just have to learn, practice this. It's easy to practice because you can do it every time. But you just grab an egg, flick it, dive, and then you get like a flick of an egg. And since like they like to pack the eggs here, so sometimes you can go and grab them and just like take them out. So it's kind of a cool feature. Or like sometimes it depends on how many people are here. You can just do. And if you learn that dive trick, jump and dive to throw eggs, you can do this a lot, and it actually works quite well. Or you can dive from down here, which saves a lot of time. But it depends on like if there's people standing in the middle, and that sometimes blocks like. It sometimes blocks like the egg from going past. So like we're on 18, yellow's on like 20. Surprising yellow for once. Okay, yeah, I was about to catch that, but it's 19 to 20, 20 to 19. It's quite close. Yellow and red and yellow actually doing pretty tight. Actually pretty tight. Hopefully you can get a back-to-back win, because I haven't done that for a pretty long time. Because normally what happens is I win one and then lose one and then I win the one after that. Or you just keep consistently winning, losing all day. Like what happened yesterday, I only won like one the whole day. So. I haven't changed my what do you call it, like emotes yet, because I didn't feel like you need the urge to do that. Cause the ones that I have are pretty decent. So. That actually ended up pretty close. It actually ended up pretty close, 6 to 10. That's pretty good for blue. But we passed the team game. Oh, there was 9 in each team. Okay. There's 2, 4, 6 in that team. On a 8. 1 quitted actually. Let's go Hoopsie Legends. In Hoopsie Legends, you just have to go and get 6 points. Golds are worth 5, and silver or the white ones, silver and white ones are worth 1. And I'm pretty sure we have 18, so that means around 11. Yeah, 11 people qualify. Yeah, I was fairly correct. Not exactly. Oh, I missed this jump out so many times. Okay, so I got that ring. I just need one more ring. I just need one ring, so I just don't worry about my the phone. It's just ringing. Okay, so that's the end of Hoopsie Legends. Sorry about that, Cole. And 11 people qualify. Leaning towards the final with Hexagon, I'm pretty sure, leaning towards. Or they could give me the Nice again, which we'll just see what we get. We got Jump Showdown. Oh, Jump Showdown. Wow. Okay, so we gotta find a way in Jump Showdown. Oh, Jump Lowdown actually. We got Jump Lowdown. Yeah. So I'm just concentrating so hard. Alright, so you had to make either room for the fan to go across because you could get blown off. But 5 people have been eliminated, so you might have to deal with this fan. Yes, we got a head-to-head win. I barely jumped between that pole. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous to win that. Jeez, that was good. That's another good win, especially on Jump Showdown, which that barely happens. So that's a good win. That's what you call a good win. So yeah, so that's what you call a good game. A good game. Puts me one step closer to that golden wish. Should we go for the triple header or just we could call it? Do you want to go for the triple header? Should we go for that triple header? Should we? Just write. Just write yes in the chat if you want to do another round. Yes. Yay, we found a yes. Okay. So we'll just play another round, see if we can get a triple header. Yeah, see if we get a triple header and see. It doesn't always happen, but okay, so hopefully we can get a triple header because who doesn't want a triple header? And it's no better place to do a triple header than on a live stream, so. It's been a long live stream, but it's alright to have a long live stream when you can win twice in a row. That's not too bad so far, so. Yeah, definitely, yeah. If you wanna, you can definitely find we'll do another live stream in the next week as well. So make sure you like stick forward for that, like look forward for that. And I don't think 3 in a row is happening, but never know. You will never know. That's probably the easiest jump blowdown I've actually played in a long time. Or maybe it's a server that I'm just playing in. I don't know. So, hopefully, I'm playing for 3 in a row now, so the door I opened was work. Okay, so we won on thin ice, one jump showdown slash blowdown, and I like to call it jump blowdown because it kind of blows you off sometimes, most of the time, and it has a flat fan, so it kind of makes sense to call it jump blowdown. They should change the name for jump blowdown. That'd be kind of cool, but I barely get jump showdown often, barely, so I barely get that, so I was pretty happy to get that. I struggled there. Should make it 125-ish. Yeah, I didn't get 20. Oh no, I probably got 25. Okay, so I qualified. 44 people qualified, I think. Yeah, 44 people qualified. And next up is. It is Whirligig. We had this at the very start as well, so remember the first game we had for this stream is Whirligig as well. So what I've figured out in what I've noticed in I think it was last season or a few seasons ago. I think it was season 2, halfway of season 2. I've noticed that each server has kind of 3 sets of games. So you either, for example, there might be a set where you play Night Fever first, and then if you die on the first one, or if you get eliminated in the first one, what happens is you play the next game, and then it's, for example, Whirligig for this, and then you might get the same loop over and over for the first rounds, and then it's always the same games that keep coming up. And they don't change the order, so you kind of know what games are coming up, just because there's 3 kind of sets of games. There's kind of 3 servers that kind of go around. And you can change the regional servers, so if you want, I showed you yesterday. So you can go to you can go to the US, you can go to Korea, you can go to Asia, you can play it basically anywhere around the world. And I've noticed that Europe has a lot of people, and US East and West normally have a lot of people. But if you're gonna play in Europe, they're really good players. So it's actually kind of harder to play, but you find players. So I guess it kind of, that's what it matters at the end of the day. For you to just play, have fun. But sometimes not really as fun when you're losing. Let's see what we get next. Alright, we got Short Circuit. This one's fairly difficult. I did say this yesterday as well. Yeah, this one's fairly difficult as well. So, Front row, that's trying to go right, but it's not. I don't think it's gonna work, so I just go left. The bigger head start you have from the start, it actually makes a big difference at the end. Because if you learn first, you can kind of like make your own pathway for yourself. So like for example, when you're at the back, see, this happens a lot. And a lot of other people just come and like kind of push you as well. Not in your like own way. So like they just push you for no reason. Or grab you, and it makes it really hard sometimes. Oh, he just barely got there. Alright, then. I guess the owl's alright today. I've definitely noticed that, like, costumes don't. Unless I'm losing my mind, but different costumes kind of have different, like, strengths. It's like kind of like Jumanji, when each character has strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, so like it kind of affect what your character can do and can't do. And you can reverse this again, but when I got hit by the flipper, I can curve the character to the right or the left. You just have to move the joystick to the left, but if you don't touch your joystick, it will go straight. So that's another good tip you could use. So like you can kind of curve your character in midair. And if you spam X while in midair, you can kind of like rebalance. You can stable yourself in the air and you can drop down. So that's a kind of few tips I can give you. And bunny hopping is another one. So when it's a down slope, if it's like a slope downwards, you can jump. If you keep like spam your X button downhill, you get like this jump boost, which will boost you forwards. So like, have you ever like gone on roll out, and like, have you ever gone on roll out and then you jump and then you accidentally dive and you get this extra really big boost and you go over the wall? Yeah, so if that ever happened to you, that's just because you got that jump boost or that dive boost. So like when you dive at a specific frame or like a second, you get like this extra boost which will push you forwards. Sometimes works in your favor, sometimes doesn't. It depends on the map. But sometimes it could save your life, and sometimes not so much. Yeah, this game's frustrating, I have to agree. I do have to say this game's quite frustrating. I don't know how many people can grab onto a single wall, but like, hey, it's nothing to do with me. Yeah, and this always happens to me. Okay. If you'd all like to, yeah, do that, you can all do that, but I don't. I don't like when people just push the box for no reason. It just makes it feel more frustrating for the other players. What? He body blocked. I'm blaming it on the body block. So like, I call it body block, so I like to name stuff myself, but it's not really a thing on Fall Guys like people say, but I like to say like body blocking, so like when people like just stand in front of the wall and block you, that's like another way to say it, but I'm not making this no matter what happens. So I lost that hatch like the 3 in a row, which is a hat trick of games. I can classify that I lost. It doesn't grab. It seriously doesn't grab, unless it's like the owl's leg arms. But yeah, I'm eliminated. That was such a rigged round, anyway. Yeah, so we got 2 wins in the stream, so we'll call it the end of the stream. and hopefully I can see you in the next stream as well. And don't forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button so you won't. So that way I can definitely put more effort into these videos, and then that way you also get a notification saying that I made another video, or you get a notification when I do another stream. It kind of tells you what time I'm doing it, and I'll definitely schedule my live streams. It will normally be around 12 o'clock if I do a stream. So anyway, hope to see you in the next video. See you in the next video.